All right, we're live. We're live. Sure, that's what it's doing. I- Okay, so hey, welcome. We're back. We are back for another fabulous live extravaganza. This is the 30 days that I am going to be coming live from All Things Manifestation. Now, it's so funny to me because today is my birthday. Today is my birthday, and I'm live today. And that actually is, I feel like I definitely celebrate once I get off or give it a little. Mhm. Congrats, all you. So, let's talk today. I'm super excited because today's my birthday. Like I said, I just came off of a 90-minute massage. It was absolutely phenomenal. And the thing about this 90-minute massage that hit different is the fact that honestly, I'm a y'all. I normally have a hard time getting surgery, you know, on my when it comes to like, my stomach. I gave my dad my kidney. I just had a kidney with my daddy on July 31st. I gave my father a kidney. So I've had a couple surgeries on my stomach, or just where they entered in through my stomach. And so ever since then, I've had a hard time feeling my stomach. I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I'm smashing all the work. And this is just being honest. So when I get massages, I have a very difficult time because of the stuff I've been through in the past. Um, and because thank you, Kyra, happy birthday. But from the stuff I've been through in the past, so I was honest with the lady, and I told her about me not being able to lay on my stomach, and she literally gave me the massage. All of this ties into what this conversation is going to be all about. Assuming the feeling. The feeling of what it would feel like to already receive your wish, your desire, whatever it is, assuming the feeling. And I think too often times, like I said yesterday, we get very caught up in the current reality of what is, of what's going down today, of what the problems may be. When you assume the reality of what you are on your way, you receive it quicker. So today, being my birthday, I decided that I was going to assume the reality of the woman who is the multimillionaire, right? And the multimillionaire definitely signs up for 90-minute massages. Not only am I doing a 90-minute massage, right now I'm waiting for my next appointment. I actually have a facial company, right? And so assuming the identity of this woman looks like, right? What does it look like when you really get to know the person that you will be when you are receiving all that it is that is your birthright? When you really begin to know that higher self, that woman who, you have the big goal, you have the big dream, and then all of a sudden you assume this identity of her. Know what that looks like. When you know what that looks like, you can assume this as reality. Now, the thing about it is, and it's everywhere, the law of attraction, the law of assumption. The law of assumption is a simple law that is used basically stating whatever I assume I will be. It's a law. It's like the law of gravity. So whatever you assume to be becomes your reality. So today, for the manifestation, like I said, if you follow me and if you're coming here live with me every day, there is a tip every day in these lives on how you can manifest. I'm gonna give you a tip. So let's talk about it. What are some ways that you can embody this higher self of this person you're on your way to becoming? What are some ways you can embody her now? And so, like I said, me, book the massage, book the longer massage, book the 90-minute massage, find a good deal, a good discount, book the massage. It could be through a Groupon, it could be through whatever. Pull out that old gift certificate that your friend gave you a couple years back for that massage, and go ahead and take yourself, because let's be real, yourself would get the massage. So begin to understand what is some of the things that you can do now. So that's one thing, right? Book the massage. Splurge on the extra thing, whatever it may be. Maybe your higher self gets the venti, not the grande. Wherever you go today, get that extra thing, right? Maybe your higher self hires the dessert at the dinner. Order the dessert today. Hires. Sorry, didn't mean hires, but get the dessert today, right? Get the dessert today. Act as if you are your higher self now. And it's so funny. With my ladies that I coach and manifest that shit, one of the chicks, one of her assignments, not chick, that's she's my boo, that's my girl. But one of my girls, her assignment was to take herself on a date. And she knows who she is. She drags her feet a little bit, like, okay, okay, okay. And every week I hit her up, have you gone on that date yet? And she was like, no, not yet, Coach Jackie. Okay. Have you gone on that date yet? No, not yet, Coach Jackie. Not yet. Okay. Right. Until one week it just hit me and I told her, I said, I know one of the reasons you haven't taken yourself on that date yet. And it's because you don't think you can afford it. Right? You keep looking at your current situation, you keep looking at your bank account, and you keep saying to yourself, I can't afford this. I said, what about just ordering just an appetizer or just a drink? Take yourself on the date. And I said, and watch what happens. Do y'all want to know what happened? Her food ended up being paid for at a very fancy restaurant. Why? Because she trusted herself to take care of herself, and the universe, God, met her where she was at. Take yourself on the date. Go and go ahead and take care of yourself in that way. Treat yourself extra special because your higher self would do so. And like I said, everything, it's the law of assumption. You're assuming your reality to be, and everything will meet you right where you're at. When you use the law of assumption to your benefit, we always win. And that's the funny part about it. Hi, Nikki. Yes, the magic girl, the magic. That's the funny part about it, right? We're not realizing that these laws are happening whether we believe them or not. And every person that you are today, and yes, I said every person. I'm not saying you got multiple personalities. I'm saying you got multiple different energies, right? And so every person that you are behaving as you are today, that is who you are assuming yourself to be. Whoever you are on your way to becoming, the more that we assume ourselves to be that person, everything is going to meet us right where we're at. So we have to get into this, not have to, you can do what you want to do. You can assume what you always been assuming, right? But when you really want to get to the next level, some of us want to get to the next level. Some of us we are okay to admit we want to be millionaires, right? And in order to get to that millionaire status, it looks like you assuming the reality of that woman and who she is today. So this is what we're saying. I'm saying go get the massage, whether it's with the Groupon, with the gift certificate, with whatever. Go ahead and go get the massage today. Go get the facial today, right? Another thing you can do, if there's a dream car that you want to drive, go test drive it today. Be that woman now. Embody her now. And you will begin to receive like her. Your life will line up with these moments. So this is the law of assumption. It's happening whether you believe it or not. So why not use it to our maximum benefit? Why not believe and assume ourselves to be who we are on our way to becoming? And I say who we are on our way to becoming, I'm going to tell you right now, you are only going to receive what you believe you can and you are worthy of and you are enough. I love the world through your lens, queen. Yes, come on, Nikki. Let's be real. Okay? Because the reality of it is the more that you walk in these steps, watch your whole life around you change. I think we all think that there's something extra that we have to do. I love this explanation. Yes. It's the law of assumption, and your life will meet you there. You are worthy, you are deserving now, and your life will meet you there. And like I said, I feel like so many of us think that there's so many things we have to do. I have to do this. No, just assume it to be your reality already. This is how magical you are. This is what a creative being you truly are. Assume it to be your reality already now. So when you begin to know that higher self, you're like, okay, I like her. I know her. Okay, I know him. Okay, the way they show up is beautiful. And you begin to show up like that today. You begin to notice the opportunity. You begin to notice the open doors. You begin to notice the things, the right thing that you have to say at the right time. The inspired action just comes out of you, and you're like, oh my God, where is all of this coming from? Your sense of alignment with her, your sense of assuming that you're already him, that you're already her. Now your life has to meet you there. We manifest twice. I talk about it all the time. The first in our mind, and the second time is in our physical reality. Well, what's happening between then in the mind and in the physical reality? Your belief and how long you hang out in that belief is the quicker you will receive. We think we know, because I can tell you right now, I had a full on breakdown the other day, right? We think we know the things. And then when we start living it, it's like, oh yeah, but I still gotta believe even when I don't. I told the story the other day about the man. They were having a major drought for years. Years. The drought was taking out, their whole nation. And they started to pray for rain. But instead of just praying for rain, he went out there and put his waders on because he was waiting for the rain. He already knew it was coming. And when it came, who was prepared? The man in the waders. Let's get our waders on, ladies. Let's already be prepared for the woman and the life that we are aligning with and allow it to be the big dream. No more dreaming small. What's the point of the small dreams if they're going to come true? Let's make the dreams big. Let's make them clench your booty cheeks big. Okay? I'm serious. I am here for it. Anybody that knows me knows I want each and every one of you to accomplish everything that you've been brought here to do. That purpose, yes, that the multi millions, yes, that the travel, yes, that the freedom, yes, that the private jets, that too, boo. Okay, you deserve whatever the big dream is. I want you to see you have it. You deserve. And I am on a mission. I ain't gonna stop until you guys receive. My girl Nicole's here. Hey, Nicole. That's my boo. I don't want to see you stop until you receive. So today, happy birthday, gorgeous queen. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, we here for the birthday. I'm here to be all up in this because we're manifesting all the time. And today I'm assuming the reality of this higher self of mine, right? Got the massage, right? Waiting for the facial. The facial is in about a good 10 minutes. Thank you, Nikki. Right? I'm here for all of it. And the most exciting part about it is the more that I sit here and be her, the more that I sit here and assume the identity of the woman who has already received already done all the things, the woman who has literally accomplished my biggest goals, the more that I be like embody myself in the her, the more that I'm starting to see everything just come out of the word works. My energy is shifting. My love for what I do is shifting. How I talk to my audience is shifting. The conversations in which we have are shifting. The consistency and how often I come live is shifting. Why? Because within my brain, I'm already her. And how would she show up? I celebrate you today and every day, beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. I celebrate you too, my queen. That's my boo. But we have to show up differently within first. And that goes back to the assuming. So what else can we do? I threw some ideas out, right? I said get the massage. I said, go ahead and get the bigger coffee, not the venti. I mean, get the venti, not the grande, right? Go test drive the car you desire. Go look at the houses in the community that you know you want to live in, right? Drive down the street like it's already yours, right? Another thing you can do, go to the restaurant, order the meal and get the dessert too, and the drinks, and get an appetizer, right? Start to just behave like this person. And I'm saying the more that you trust that if I behave like this and the life is going to meet me there, you get the discount. All of a sudden, the people in front of you then paid for your drink. All of a sudden, like, you'll begin to notice that, yes, the energy of you receiving has nothing to do with you having to show up and financially and fiscally give it out. It can always be gifted. Or all of a sudden, you paid this. Now, this bill over here got paid not for by somebody else out of nowhere. Trusting everything, God, the angels, the universe to show up for you is all you got to do when you assume the reality like it's already yours. Right? The law of assumption. Like I said, it's working whether you believe it or not. Write yourself the $1 million check for your services rendered. Yes, Nikki. Yes. Write yourself the $1 million check for your services rendered. You know who did that? Jim Carrey. He wrote himself a check and he carried it around in his wallet. Okay? He carried it around in his wallet. And one day that check was his reality. The law of assumption is real, you guys. If we just begin to use it. Yep, yep. Come on, Nikki. If we just begin to use it, we will receive everything that is our birthright. Everything that you want wants you to. Everything that you want was put there for you to want it for a reason. That's why we don't all want the same things, right? We don't all want the same things. We all want very different things. Abundance looks different for each and every one of us. And that's the beautiful part about it. That's the point, that it is your birthright. It's already meant for you because you want it. And even if you're like, well, yeah, but I see such and such, she wants the same kind of car I do. But really, does she? Right? Is it the same color, same kind of wheels? Does it got the same interior? Like, no. You are unique. You are special. You are awesome. Just who you're meant to be. You want what you want for a reason. And what you want, you getting it is not just going to benefit you, it's going to benefit generations of other people around you. That's the crazy part about it. Some of us are so scared to want, but we don't realize what we want and desire is not meant to just bless us, it's meant to bless the communities around us. So continue. Well, I want you to get comfortable standing bold, standing loud, standing proud, and saying, I want the big stuff. Standing loud and standing proud and saying, I see myself on stages all over the world. Standing loud and standing proud and saying, my business is a multi-million-dollar business. Because the more that you hang out in this energy, in this assumed identity of what is meant for you, the sooner you will receive it. And then just believing it. We were just talking about that. I was just talking about that today with my sons. So my son and my son's best friend, I call him my son. And we were just having this conversation today about, if there's nothing too hard for God, if the universe always has your back and is always saying yes, what are you tripping on? Like, what are you really worried about? Like, what is really holding you back from the abundance that is your birthright? You. Because if we attract at the point in which we believe, what am I stopping myself from believing today? You deserve the abundance. So, what is it that you're no longer going to worry about today because you know and believe that it's already yours? Like, if everything, let's assume here right now, come on, let's assume, right? Let's assume that everything that you desire is already yours. What would you no longer worry about today? I love asking this question. It always makes people stop and think, like, what would I no longer worry about today? That just goes to show you there's so little you really truly do need to worry about. There's so little you really truly do need to be concerned about. You have the power to say, I want this, and assume it to already be true, meaning assuming it as your new identity now, and then receive. And people are like, well, what about the action? There's going to be action I got to take in between. Yes. And guess what? Your body is going to get into said action. Your mind is the supercomputer. Your body is the robot. Your body is just going to follow in kind. She's just going to show up and be like, oh, we doing this. Or, oh, that's where we need to go. Or, oh, you know what? This is the email that just came up for me. You will feel it. And sometimes we're over efforting. I over effort a lot, y'all. I'll be doing too much, too often, to too many things. Oh my God, you're speaking everything God says. Yes, Nicole, come on, girl. You know me. Girl, you already know. Oh my gosh, Nicole. You know, Queen. But that's the thing. Like, we have to stop being so, oh, I'm in control. I'm doing all the things. I gotta relax. There's so much freedom and so much flow and so much abundance in the relax, in the letting it flow, in the just assuming it already is. So we said a few things here today. Like I said, get the massage. Go get the mani and the pedicure. Go get the nails and toes done, honey. Okay. Go take yourself on that date to that favorite restaurant of yours. You ain't got to wait for somebody to take you out. You go take yourself out, right? Go order the venti coffee. Okay. Get the bigger coffee, when with your with whatever order, whether it's Starbucks, Dutch Bros, Pete's, whatever your drink, or your favorite little local boutique coffee shop. Go on and order the coffee. Okay. Like, literally do the things and watch everything else meet up with you. The money will show up for you. Money has your back, right? You never know. The person in front of you could potentially pay for you, right? Go test drive that dream car of yours. Go on and get in that car and go test drive it, right? Assume the identity of the woman you're on your way to becoming and watch your life meet up with you. Okay. This has been good, y'all. This has been good. It is my birthday. So that is my only request today on my birthday. This is my wish. My wish for you is that you receive everything that you truly desire. That's my wish for you. Okay. And I done gave you some ways to go ahead and get that popping for you. And they're fun ways. Let me tell you how fun it is to be loving on yourself, right? It's really fun to love on yourself. That massage was everything. Like, my whole body is like a butter. Okay. That massage was everything. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my face with this. So I love you with all of my heart. If you need help with embodiment activities, you're like, Jackie, okay, I done heard you talk about it. It sounds good. Can you take it a step further for me? I have a 5-day. Thank you for all of this. Yes, Queen. Yes. I have a 5-day manifest that shit agenda that you can get. It's free. And it's 5 days. You get emails right to your inbox with embodiment activities to do for the day. Try the 5 days and see what it does. I guarantee you some magic is going to pop off in them 5 days, you know? But I love you. Comment manifest or DM me manifest for the copy of the agenda. It is the bomb. I promise you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Like I said, my wish today is that you receive everything that is honestly your birthright, everything that you are dreaming and desire. I want you to have it. You deserve it. And the only thing and only reason you deserve it is because you're first name, last name. Not because there's nothing else you had to do extra, just because you are who you are. Go ahead and assume you are that person today and watch everything become aligned for you. Yes, Nikki, I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay. All right, y'all. I love you. Let me go in here for this facial. Have the best day ever. Okay. You only get one day, August 5th, 2025. Make sure it's one of the best you've ever done. I love y'all. Bye.